3 under 2. What a beautiful view to wake up to. Alright guys, it is about 6:15. Now, we've woken up early because it's going to take us a few hours to get all that packed up and for us to be ready to go to leave here at 10. So at the moment I'm going to start pulling stuff down and packing stuff up, whatever I can do that's not going to bother the kids, and hopefully they're going to keep sleeping because that's going to make life so much easier. And yeah, we'll get that done and we'll hit the road again.
Hello. Cut the kitty. Hi, Peggy. Oh, Emily, don't put your fingers in there. Get the bucket. I did try to put it under, but I'm pushing so much. Cutie, gentle. No. Want to help sister? You want to help?
Look at his tail going.
Ooh, happy.
They normally have carrot and grated beetroot.
Gentle. You're a rat. Come on. Crazy. So they don't just hatch out completely, they slowly do it.
Yeah, they slowly do it. I just threw out a shell with that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's where they hatch. So when they hatch in their...
Hey, Leo. I'm so sorry. Leo. He's mad, isn't he? Oh, he loves it.
Watch out, they will boot. But if they kick, they'll kick down.
So these two are known troublemakers and we don't know what they're up to, but they're creeping closer and closer to us. I think it's the blue one is Michael. I don't know. Oh, see? It's been cheeky. Stop. What do you want? beautiful. It's so peaceful, and the staff were really welcoming, and they really had a lot of patience with our kids and got them involved with the farm feeds, which was fantastic. The real icing on the cake though was having the whole place to ourselves last night. Charles and I were able to relax at a whole different level because we knew our kids weren't bothering anyone. We knew we weren't being too noisy for anyone. So we just kind of chilled out and listened to some music and had a really wonderful night. It's definitely a place that we would love to come back to one day. But for now, we're off to Airlie Beach. It's only about an hour and a half drive, which is really nice. The original plan was to stay at the Big 4 Adventure in Airlie Beach and we would be camping, but unfortunately some heavy rain is expected for this evening and tomorrow and right through till Sunday. So yesterday we made the decision to try and move into a cabin, but when we called them they said they were fully booked with all of their cabins. So we've had to move to another resort. So the place we're going is a 2-bedroom apartment and it has a balcony, so we're going to have a bit of space, which will be nice, and it'll be good to have some kitchen and toilet facilities that are our own. We are a little bit disappointed about the Big 4. It is supposed to be one of the best in Australia and it looks like a lot of fun, but unfortunately we made the decision to camp, which in hindsight we probably should have just booked a cabin. I think we are learning a bit the hard way that this is a risk you take when you come to Queensland in the wet season, but it's all about trial and error, and sometimes we get a win like we just had at Jarravale, and sometimes we get rained out like we did on the Gold Coast, but it's all part of the adventure.
That is so good. So as we look around this place a little bit more, you start to see all the imperfections around the place, like, you know, there's a dent in the wall where they've patched up but they haven't painted, like there's dents on the fridge, the toilet door doesn't lock, and even like, you know, having a look in here, they got no forks. I mean, these little things don't bother us that much. I mean, we're happy that, you know, we've got a roof over our heads. It's going to be rain, thunderstorms, torrential rain and stuff like that. So, and it's a very big space. So that's something for us that we're just like, oh, you know, if we were camping or in a tent, we'd just be confined to the tent. Now we've got a lot of space, multiple rooms. The kids.
It's already really warm, so our kids can't hurt it that much more. So that's a positive.
So we're going to start. So we're going to start child-proofing, locking away what we can with the child-proof locks, and then what we can't lock away, we're just going to lift up out of the way.
The good thing is we are actually quite.
So we're here for 4 nights, and it's got a lot of room. So I'm actually looking at taking, if not everything, out of the car. Be a good opportunity to give it a bit of a clean out, and just, you know, have a look at what we got. See if we can rearrange it and pack it a bit better. If possible, I'd like to take the marquee and even like the storage box off the roof. When we were in Kings Beach, it was so good just driving around without all that stuff up there. But hey, look, we'll have a look at it and we'll see what we can do. So just quickly, we've just driven into Airlie Beach, just cruising down the main road. We're gonna pick up some lunch and we're just gonna check out the town because It seems like such a young, hip, happening town, and we just want to see a little bit more because, yeah, we're really liking the vibes here. You guys eating ice cream? One of the worst things about this place is that these locks, you just flick them like that. Like that. And there's no fence. That there is just the road. And that over there is the main road. So you could say it's lacking in a bit of privacy, but then it's also easy for the kids to get out and make a run for it. We've got a carport, although it's very tight to get into. So after checking out Airlie Beach and the main street, just the general area, but after that we just came back to the Airbnb and we just chilled out. And although today has been a short drive, we're just so drained, and I put it down to the fact that it's pretty hot. It's like 35, 38 degrees outside, and also when we were packing up the tent, that was 2.5 hours just packing up the campsite, and we were finished at 9:30 and it was already like 32 degrees. Like we were just dripping in sweat, and that was just a lot of hard work. Jumping in the car, turning on the aircon was just such a relief. And I reckon just all that hard work in the morning and that heat just drained us for the rest of the day. So we just cooked up some pasta for the kids and we just chilled out and just watched some TV until we can put them to bed. I guess sometimes you just need those days just to recover. It's been 20 something plus days on the road, and we've only had a few days where it's just been nice and chilled. And I guess that's the good thing about having this Airbnb, other than having you know, a campsite at the caravan park. Ellen phrased it very well, where she said we swapped adventure for comfort, and in this instance is what we needed, because you know there's some terrible weather coming. It's going to be wet, windy, thunderstorms, and we just need to have that comfort. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to support the channel, click the like button below, and if you want to see even more content, check out our Instagram, which is 3__2.